December 5, 1945. 5 Navy bombers vanish into thin air over the Atlantic Ocean. 14 men gone. No distress calls. No wreckage. No bodies ever found. A rescue plane sent to find them? It disappears too. This is the story that launched one of the greatest mysteries of our time, the Bermuda Triangle. But what if everything you've been told about this place is a lie? For decades, the Bermuda Triangle has been called the Devil's Triangle, the graveyard of the Atlantic, the portal to another dimension. The legend is simple but terrifying. This triangular region of the Atlantic Ocean, stretching between Miami, Florida, Bermuda, and San Juan, Puerto Rico, swallows ships and planes without a trace. Over 50 ships, over 20 aircraft, hundreds of lives lost, all supposedly vanished under mysterious circumstances. The theories? Wild. Alien abductions, underwater portals to other dimensions, the lost city of Atlantis using ancient energy weapons, magnetic anomalies that scramble instruments, methane gas bubbles that sink ships instantly. Books have been written, documentaries made, movies produced. The Bermuda Triangle became pop culture legend. But here's the thing, almost none of it is true. Let's start with the basics. According to the U.S. Coast Guard and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the Bermuda Triangle doesn't officially exist. There's no special designation, no heightened danger warnings. It's not even marked on official maps. In fact, the Coast Guard has stated, the Coast Guard does not recognize the existence of the so-called Bermuda Triangle as a geographic area of specific hazard to ships or planes. So if the government doesn't acknowledge it, where did this myth come from? 1950. A reporter named E.V.W. Jones writes an article mentioning strange disappearances in the region. He coins it the Devil's Triangle. 1974. Author Charles Berlitz publishes The Bermuda Triangle, a sensational bestseller filled with exaggerated stories, unverified claims, and outright fabrications. It sells millions of copies. Suddenly, everyone's talking about it. Hollywood jumps in. TV specials air. The legend explodes. But when researchers actually investigated Berlitz's claims, they found something shocking. Let's look at the most famous cases. Flight 19, December 5, 1945. The story goes, 5 experienced pilots vanish without explanation. Compasses spinning wildly. Radio transmissions of pilots sounding disoriented and terrified. The reality? The flight leader, Lieutenant Charles Taylor, was not experienced with that area. He was a replacement instructor. Weather reports show a sudden storm rolled in. Taylor's compass was malfunctioning, and he made a critical navigation error, leading the squadron further out to sea instead of back to land. Radio transcripts show Taylor saying, "We must have passed over Florida and are somewhere over the Gulf of Mexico." He was wrong. They were over the Atlantic. They ran out of fuel. They crashed. The ocean was so rough that night. Wreckage sank or drifted away within hours. Not unusual. And the rescue plane that disappeared? A PBM Mariner, a plane nicknamed the Flying Gas Tank because of frequent fuel leaks. Witnesses reported seeing an explosion in the sky that same night. It likely exploded midair. Tragic? Absolutely. Mysterious? Not really. USS Cyclops, March 1918. A massive Navy cargo ship with 309 people aboard vanishes without a distress signal. Sounds mysterious until you learn. The ship was overloaded with heavy manganese ore. It had a history of structural problems. The engine was cracked and unreliable. It sailed directly into a major storm. Naval investigators concluded it likely broke apart and sank rapidly in heavy seas. The Mary Celeste, 1872. Wait, this one wasn't even in the Bermuda Triangle. It was found off the coast of Portugal, but Berlitz included it anyway to pad his book. This is the pattern. Over and over. Exaggerations. Misreported locations. Fabricated details. So what's actually going on in the Bermuda Triangle? Let's talk facts. 1. It's one of the busiest shipping lanes on Earth. Thousands of vessels pass through this area every single day. Cruise ships, cargo freighters, private boats, commercial airlines. More traffic equals more accidents. It's simple statistics. According to Lloyd's of London, one of the world's largest maritime insurers, the Bermuda Triangle is no more dangerous than any other part of the ocean. The disappearance rate? Completely average. 2. Extreme and unpredictable weather. This region sits in the heart of Hurricane Alley. Tropical storms can form with little warning. Waterspouts, tornadoes over water, are common. Microbursts, sudden squalls. Even experienced sailors can get caught off guard. 3. The Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream is one of the most powerful ocean currents on the planet, moving at speeds up to 5.6 miles per hour. It can disperse wreckage across hundreds of miles in just days, or pull debris to the ocean floor where it's never seen again. This explains why so many wrecks are never found. 4. Deep ocean trenches. Parts of the Bermuda Triangle sit above the Puerto Rico Trench, the deepest part of the Atlantic Ocean at over 28,000 feet deep. That's deeper than Mount Everest is tall. Anything that sinks there is gone. Forever. 5. Human error. In the 1940s and 50s, navigation relied on compasses, paper maps, and dead reckoning. No GPS, no satellite weather, no instant communication. Pilots and sailors made mistakes. Equipment failed. People got lost. Today, with modern technology, incidents in the region have dropped dramatically. So why does the myth persist? Because mystery sells. Charles Berlitz's book made him a fortune. Hollywood made millions. Documentaries got ratings. YouTube videos went viral. And let's be honest, ships sink due to bad weather doesn't make for a great headline. But alien portal swallows Navy fleet. That gets clicks. Our brains are wired to find patterns, even where none exist. We want mysteries. We want the unknown to stay unknown. But the truth? The truth is often simpler, and sometimes more tragic. Here's what the Bermuda Triangle really is: a normal patch of ocean, with heavy traffic, severe weather, strong currents, and a history of being sensationalized for profit. The real tragedy isn't a supernatural curse. It's that real people lost their lives, and instead of honoring their memory with truth, we turned their deaths into ghost stories. The good news? Aviation and maritime safety have improved dramatically. Modern GPS, weather prediction, and communication systems mean incidents like Flight 19 are almost impossible today. So no, the Bermuda Triangle isn't a portal to another dimension. It's not guarded by aliens. It's just an ocean. A busy, sometimes dangerous, completely normal ocean. And honestly, that's okay. If you enjoyed uncovering the truth, you're going to love what's coming next on Enchanted Story Network. Next up, the Loch Ness Monster. Area 51, the lost colony of Roanoke. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And tell me in the comments, what mystery should we investigate next? Thanks for watching. Stay curious, stay skeptical, and always look for the real story.